Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the next chapter of Expedition 33, where we are doing a little in-betweeny one, where we sort of kip people out and get them sorted, because we've reached a point where everything is kicking our teeth in. So, it'll probably be a shorter one. Hello, Hib. Hello, Pion. Hello, Robert. How is everybody? Thank you for the good stuff, Robert. Thank you for the 50 months, Hib. 50. I don't think I've ever... That's wild. That's wild. Like, I forget to cancel my Netflix subscription for a couple of months, and I you know... Oh god, why is that lit up now? Go away. Get out of there. Okay. Hello, Robert. Goodbye, Robert. I'm just working on builds for the next little bit, so... Should you be turned on? No, the other controller was turned on. Because I've only got one decent battery pack, which is part of the reason that streams have been shorter for the past month or so, because I haven't bothered going down to the nearest replacement peripheral shop and actually getting another set of batteries. Because it'll only go until one battery pack's flat, and then I can't play Xbox. Bungie fumbled and it's the same dungeon this week. Apparently it'll be a 3-week cycle. Should have been 3 one-week cycles. Ah. So it's 3 weeks and then 3 weeks and then 3 weeks. That's... I mean... I don't think they should have done that either. I think they should have done 2 and 2 and 2, and then for the last 3 weeks had all of them available. Anyway. You gonna be playing Expedition yourself? Good, catch up, hurry up. Do it. Robert's at 69, so I don't know if that's impressive. 69 what? Like level? That'd be better. Yeah, because it'd sort of, you know, make it so that you could do all of them. Anyway. Gives everyone a bit of a binge. Still get a little bit of time gating and still get that decent 3 weeks of just like binging. Anyway. We are back in camp today. I'm gonna put on Goblu. This is a good earworm. Alright, we are checking out our weapons, checking out our characters, building our buildings, etc, etc. 69 months subbed. Yeah, right, sure. Sure. Yeah. Sure. That's why you've got that tasty little founder's badge next to your name, yeah? I don't even think I've been streaming for 69 months. Okay. Who do we start with and where do we start? So I still have 230 Galov Lumière. That's the sex number? Yep. Yep. That's when I start streaming real different games. Just that whole month is just ban dodging month. Enjoy your lurk, Robert. Alright, let's bring her up to 9. Her up to 7. Alright. There's 50 points gone. That quick, that easy. Only dating sims for that month? Oh yeah, but it's like the ones that you don't get off Steam. You know, it's the real dating sims, you know? So, Hib, I wanted to ask as well. Did you end up playing this or letting the Hiblings play it or anything like that? She should be 6 behind Lune. So even 2, 5, 6. I don't think that's it. That's right. They are even. 2. Oh no, it is. That works out. Alright, I'll shut up. No, haven't got around to it yet. I mean, it's on Game Pass, so you don't have to obviously invest full price into it, even though, personally, I think I'm probably going to buy this after the fact. At the moment I'm not, because why would you? Okay. We have many choices, and there are many other weapons still out there too. Nutaku dating sims that cost hundreds of dollars to get to the scenes. Yep, that's it. And then the scenes are like 3 still images or something that... Like, I don't expect them to be anything more than that. It's downloaded, but Doom... Is Doom out yet? I thought that's out tomorrow or the next day. Also, don't the Hibblings have a separate console and stuff? Wasn't that a thing once upon a time? Like, this is pretty beastly, but it's a dark weapon. Which means it's great against everything except enemies that absorb dark, and then they heal. Part of me wants to upgrade their base weapon, hey? Like, I'm real curious. I'm real curious as to what it would pan out to be. Hibblings won't be playing Doom. No, I know, I understand that they won't be playing Doom. I'm saying, like, there shouldn't... Is there a cross? You thought it was? There's a lot of people that have early access. I think it's... I haven't looked into it, to be honest, because I still need to play through Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, which Doom 2016 is downloaded. So I might even play through that next. Yeah, it's like a 3-day early access thing. I assume. I don't know. Some people have early access to it. Would still be quality content with Jack commentating. Yeah, just getting to the point where it's like, oh god, my eyes, they're burning out. This adult content. Apparently Doom's crashing a lot with newer PCs or something. Yeah, I mean... Okay, this is my 2 cents as far as game releases and whether they are good or bad is concerned. If a game releases and it is crashing or has massive bugs and issues for your PC, that sucks, and that is definitely, you know, a negative as far as the release is concerned. But I don't think that that should affect the overall review of the game itself. Right? It's kind of like... If it's a general thing and it crashes on everyone's, that's different. But if it's crashing for your particular setup because it's not optimized, or if it's not, you know, fully compatible or whatever, that really sucks. And that is a very bad thing, don't get me wrong. But I don't think that should necessarily correlate with whether or not the game is good or not. It's kind of like if you buy an air conditioner, right, or a heater or whatever, and you get one that's faulty, you're not going to be like, oh my god, this heater, this whole line of heaters, this whole line of air conditioners or whatever is terrible. It's like, well, no, because there are a lot of people out there that are enjoying it, so your review of the machine is very subjective. And inherently reviews are, but it being related to your very specific experience, that is something that you should relay, and something that you should tell people, like, hey, you could get a faulty one. But I don't think it should be something that is, oh, this game sucks because it wasn't optimized for my PC, or for 30% of PCs out there even. Like, yeah, that really is shit. But also, in a year, it's not going to matter. You know? Unless it's on all, yeah, exactly. If it's on all, if it's a general problem, then yeah. If it's a crashing for, you know, above, you know, I'm not going to put a line on it, but let's hypothetically say 90% of the population, then yeah, there's a big problem. But then, like, you know, I like some of these. There are some reviewers out there, some review channels on like YouTube and stuff that do they do reviews years later. So they do like a review like a year after launch. What's the review? Or like, you know, there's a couple of channels that'll like such and such a game 8 years later and shit like that, and they do a review, and it's a genuine review, but they're playing the game as it is today, not as it was at launch. And there are a lot of games out there that have had years of updates and DLCs and whatever, and if you look for a review, you find something from the week it came out, and it doesn't even have its first patches yet that fix the original bugs. So that can affect your opinion on whether or not you want to buy the game today. This could even be a year later. Whether or not you want to buy the game today, but they're not reviewing what you would buy today. It's a different product. Can't play on ultra settings on my Steam Deck, 1 out of 10. Yeah, exactly. See, that's what I mean. Like, it's kind of like there is... And I really feel like it's a competency thing. A lot of people... this isn't a dig at people that have had issues, but there are a lot of people out there that can't separate this is a me problem and this is a problem for everybody and therefore it is bad. And it's like, I get that you're having an issue and that sucks and it is something that you should talk about, but it's not like this game's terrible because it didn't work for me. It's kind of like, okay, so don't listen to you. Not like it affects me because I intentionally delay my schedule of games that I play by a couple of years. Yeah, I'm in a similar boat. I used to play a lot of stuff at launch. I mean, I'm playing Expedition 33 a week and a half after it comes out, but that's beside the point. Most games, I will not play through at launch. I might dabble and be like, ooh, I like that. I'll play that later. You know, I might play a couple of days of it and be like, ooh, I like this. I'm going to wait for the DLC to come out. Or I'm going to wait for patches. Or I'm going to wait for whatever. The exception is usually like multiplayer stuff that I'm interested in. But yeah, it really depends. I'd love to filter these by element. Does he have a dark weapon? He does. No perfection lost on damage taken. Perfection is instead lost on being healed. I hate that. I hate that. Oh, this is the parry one. That's right. Like, should I kit people out to be elements? Because we've got, what? 4, 5, 6. Oh, we got 7 elements all up, I guess. I don't know. How many hours played on this? $60. Close enough. But I've learned something very in streaming. I've learned something quite interesting about the way that I play games, other than the fact that it drives people insane because I dither. If I was to look at, like, the how long to beat, how much do you think is left? Of content that I am interested to engage with, I'm going to assume 10, maybe 15 hours. It could be less. It could be considerably more. And there is a lot of, like, loose ends as well. And there's also, like, a tower. It's the infinite tower. I don't know how many floors it's got. It could have 20. That doesn't sound very infinite for me. It could be 100 floors that get tougher and tougher. So for a normal person, a 40 to 50 hour game, yeah, I think you could go through it at a cruisy pace and still, like, explore and do bits and pieces on normal difficulty, probably in 30-ish hours, maybe a little bit less-ish. Like, how long to beat is a pretty good gauge. So the website, how long to beat. It's a pretty good gauge for that sort of thing. I've learnt that whatever how long to beat is, I am about 50% longer. 30 to 50% longer. Because I don't, like, I do shit like this. I just run around and camp. Or I compare 27 items over and over again, rather than just picking one. Infinite Tower must be like Chalice Dungeons from Bloodborne. No. I think it's like floors. So it's like, I'll do a quick visit now. Today is a, well, not today, but this particular episode is a let's customize our builds episode. But I can go over and I can show you real quick. I went into the first floor of it. Oh yeah, that's right. We're going there today, aren't we? Oh. I went to the first floor of it and got fucking wrecked. But that was many, many levels ago and I haven't been back yet. Are they procedurally generated? No. So it's their battle floors, I'm pretty sure. It's like, floor 1, you verse these things. Floor 2, you verse these things. And it's kind of so you can go back and... I don't know if it's... like, obviously it is a challenge to beat. But I think it's also, like, build testing in a way as well. Like, you can... Oh, the Endless Tower, sorry. Like, I'm pretty sure it's got an end to it. But it is... effectively like an arena mode. So, like, there's other paintings up there that aren't doing anything. They're just sort of blocked for me. So I'm guessing they are, like, different arenas or challenge modes or whatever. And then this is, like, choose your trial. And I've got stage 1, trial 1. That's it. And they are just arena fights. Where you go in and it's a very sort of endgame type thing. Where you can challenge enemies from throughout the game and they get tougher and tougher. And somebody was saying the other day that you can replay bosses and you can, you know, do all sorts of stuff. I don't know about Daruma Tower from Yokai Watch. I assume yes, but I couldn't confirm. But yeah, it's your typical like end game turn-based game, like challenge 1, challenge 2, challenge 3. It's like I want to just keep fighting. It's kind of like after you've finished everything else, sort of thing. But I've still got like zones to complete and stories to complete and whatever else. And I could have gone and finished. Well, I assume finished the story hours and hours ago, but I just haven't. You should try Yokai Watch, man. It's on the 3DS. Funnily enough, I've got a 3DS here. I do. It's sitting on a shelf with a bunch of games. Albatross's brother was like, I don't want this anymore. Do you guys want it? We're like, yeah, okay. And it just sits on a shelf. Once you master the parrying, is it easy? Yes. Yes. I'll tell you one thing. I play on a TV. That TV has a capture card plugged into it, and then that capture card is plugged into my laptop, which records everything, and then the laptop is then plugged into a controller, which then goes to my headset that I'm wearing. But I have a different controller that I'm playing directly, you know, connected to the Xbox, well, not plugged in, but directly connected to the Xbox. So I'm playing on the TV with a controller, with a headset on, but that headset is through a different controller, then through the laptop, then through the capture card, then through the TV. And I noticed a couple of streams ago that OBS, which is what I stream through and record through now, has a fraction of a second delay. It's only the tiniest bit. It's a fraction of a second delay. And that fraction of a second delay is also a fraction of a second delay with audio for the game. Now, that audio isn't going to affect me seeing when to parry, and it's not going to affect me pressing the button because it doesn't have to go and route through the laptop or anything, because those things are all direct. But this game has audio cues for parries. And the parries themselves are only a fraction of a second. Right? So I tried at one point to be like, oh, there's audio cues for parries. I'll do it on the audio cues. I'll learn that. Nah, doesn't work for me. If I was playing it directly through the TV without recording it, without doing OBS, I could probably do it. I could probably do it. It would probably be easier. But I've kind of got to do it on visuals. Even though listening to it and talking to people, I don't even notice the difference. But noticing the difference between OBS and when it pumps out the sound and the actual TV, if I have both audios on, I can see that there's that fraction of a second delay because it sounds like an echo. But yes, it is pretty straightforward. It is pretty straightforward. I highly recommend learning to parry first, number one. A lot of people are like, oh, learn to dodge, and then when you're comfortable with it, try parrying. Nah, because you have to learn a second set of timing. Just get your teeth kicked in a couple of times and you'll learn pretty quick. There are certain attacks where you'll be like, I can't time this. Right? Go the other way. Don't go, I'm going to learn to dodge first, and then I'll tighten up the timings and go with parrying, because you're not learning to tighten up the timings. You're learning, I'm going to dodge at this time. And then you're going to be like, now I'll learn a different timing to parry. Don't. Try and learn parrying first. Then if you can't get it, fall back on dodging. There are certain attacks that I'll dodge from certain enemies because I just cannot parry them. I can't get the timing right. But yeah, I highly recommend practicing parrying first. And it's rough to get used to with some enemies because they'll just smash you, and some combos they'll just smash you. But the actual like worth over time is like it's very good. It's very good to learn to learn parrying first. So you've got a level 29 weapon for her. Maybe we just go straight into the manor and see how we go, and then possibly come back out. I'll have a look at their skills and stuff and their Pictos before we upgrade any weapons. Hello, Valnek. Enjoy your lurk, my friend. I'm not here and you cannot prove otherwise. Oh no. Anybody know if Valnek is here? Who? Exactly? Ah. I hate when audios have delays. I have to sit far away from the monitor to extend the time that the light reaches my eyes. Yeah. It's just, yeah. It's the only way that it works. It's to sit further away. There's a bunch of enemies too that poor Monoko here hasn't collected yet, and I kind of want to collect all of his feet. But yeah, well, I guess we'll see. Okay. High dark damage, 3 hits, 5% health on hit. Increased damage and double heal with the caster mask. Physical damage, mark. Okay. High single target fire damage, 3 hits, more damage against burning targets. Clair Enfeeble and Obscur Sword. High single target dark damage, 5 hits. More damage against powerless targets. Medium light damage to all enemies, 1 hit. And applies powerless to all of them. Could be good. I do need break still. I would kind of like a mix of masks. We do want the Sakapatate Fire as well. Where are you, Sakapatate Fire? Sakapatate. Also, by the looks of it, I could do a full Sakapatate build with him. Yeah, we could. Troubadour Trumpet. Applies a random buff to 1 to 3 allies. Applies a second random buff. That's really random. You're off to watch Andor. See you soon. Too easy hip. Enjoy. I've heard very good things about that show. Catch you later, bud. High physical damage, medium lightning damage, low single target lightning damage. More damage if the target's stunned. Lightning damage to random enemies. 5 physical damage to all enemies. Increased damage to marked targets. I feel like doing physical damage with him is almost a waste. Element, yes. No. I thought that would be mask based, never mind. Um, 5 physical damage to all enemies. And can break. So what, he's got 4 masks, yeah? And then the Almighty Mask. Or is it 3 masks and the Almighty Mask? He's got Balanced, he's got Caster, he's got Agile. And he's got Heavy. Medium single target physical damage, 4 hits. We'll do by cost. And all the best stuff's at the top. Oh yeah, the difference says extreme fire damage to all enemies for 3 hits and applies 3 burn, and then Almighty Mask is increased damage. The difference between not having the Almighty Mask and having the Almighty Mask is insane as far as damage is concerned. Sacco potatoes? I barely know her. I need to stop with these, not gonna lie. I just need to work on them. You can only work on them with practice, eh? I'm gonna have really shitty puns, and I'm gonna make them less shitty. 5 physical damage to all enemies, 1 hit, can break with Heavy. Actually, you know what? What do we got that's super cheap? Let's spin it around. Ramesser Bonk. Oh, that's the dude with the bag of arms. He's got a bag of arms. Low single target dark damage, 1 hit, can break. Yeah. Abyss Wind is good too because it costs nothing. Sometimes. You know what, I'm going to switch you around. Why don't you just switch? Just switch spots. Oh, and I can't scroll up. There's not much to work with. That's true. You got to abandon ship, and by ship I mean the whole format of jokes. Yeah. I mean, if that's what she said wasn't funny, people wouldn't groan whenever they hear it. Extra break damage for Demonure Thunder. That's the splody dude. I mean, I could turn him into a breaker. It's really like, what do I want them for? You know? Because that's one that we've been using. Heller and Heal. Medium earth damage to all enemies. Applies powerful to self and applies powerful to all allies if the heavy mask's on. 1 to 2 shields to the target. Stalak punches is okay. Shell. Coldest Blood, medium dark damage to all enemies. Sacrifices 90% health to increase damage. Excuse me? Excuse me? It's a pretty cheap break. Low single target light damage, powerless to the target for 3 turns. Single target physical damage through shields, 6 hits. Damage increased for each shield on the target. So if something's got shields, chuck that on. How about this, buddy? One with a dog with a cowboy hat and a bloody foot walks into a bar. He orders a drink and says, "I'm looking for the man who shot my paw." It's a classic. It's an old one, but it's a classic. It's not bad. Bouchelier, fortify. Okay. Exca crush. Defenseless to the target for 3 turns. Increases defenseless duration for 5 turns. Defenseless is actually pretty good. Pretty good. Medium single target dark damage, 3 hits. Deals more damage the less health Minoko has. So that, combined with this, would be really good. Do that with the heavy mask. And then do this. Not bad. Single target dark damage, 5 hits, more against powerless targets. Okay. Chevalier Ice. Ice damage to all enemies, 3 hits. Slow to the targets for 3 turns. That's not too bad. High physical damage to all enemies, 3 hits. Crit still double damage. Giving him something that he can sort of slow people with is pretty good. Contortionist Blast. Medium physical damage to all enemies. 1 hit. And heals everybody by 10%. It's on the caster mask. What do we got? We've got Agile. Yeah, we do need a caster. Benicio Mortar. Medium single target ice damage, 3 hits. Chance to Almighty Mask if the target is marked. Oh, okay. Change to Almighty Mask if the target is marked. That's not too bad. Like, Almighty Mask is pretty great. I think I've only got one Almighty Mask thing, don't I? The Sakapatate Fire. It's way better when everyone's drunk. Oh, everything's funnier when you're drunk. Dealing high single target physical damage, 6 hits. Interrupted if failed. I mean, that's a good balanced one. This marks everyone. I kind of like that. I kind of like the ability to mark everyone. So I could do that. But then that doesn't give us a caster. I think I might get rid of this. Like, on the Agile Mask, it's pretty great because it pulls 20% of their bar. And it can break, which we don't have another breaker move. Okay. We need to be careful. He's got to have a break, which is another thing, because I need to think about the fact that they should all have at least one way to break. And I can do that with... the things. You know the things. The Pictos. Medium single target ice damage, 3 hits, change to Almighty Mask if they're marked. High ice damage, applies slow for 3 turns. Probably do that. Yeah, the heal's good. The heal gives us a caster as well. Still doesn't have a break. What's his cheapest break? He's got a 4 there. Russia hammering is a 3. Ramasur bonk. Can break. 2 agiles. A heavy, a balanced. We just need a caster. Because if I get a 3rd agile, it's going to be a problem. You know what? I'm going to do this. Because it gives him something cheap. And then I'm going to go into his Dubulus list. I'm going to change some stuff. So this weapon that he's got too is amazing. Start battle in the Almighty Mask, which is a great way to open. If I can make sure that he has 9 to start with. 20% increased damage for each consecutive turn without taking damage. Can stack up to 5 times, and break damage is doubled while in Almighty Mask, which, if we combine something that does break damage, like, we could really make him a good breaker. But I want to get his other abilities too. Oh yes, the thing. You know, I just have this random ass question. Has Albatross made you sleep on the couch? Well, our couch, I fall asleep on it all the time. I wouldn't say that I've ever been forced to sleep on the couch, no. No, that's kind of like the trope of like, oh, he's in trouble, he's gonna sleep on the couch. That's a sign of a really pretty bad relationship, in my opinion. There are reasons that you would want your partner to sleep on the couch. Like, maybe they come home and have been working at a fish farm all day, and your shower is broken. So they cannot have a shower to wash off the fish smell. And you're like, you can't sleep in the bedroom tonight, or I'm not going to sleep, so you get to sleep on the couch. Right? That's an exception to the rule. But even then, like, a lot of people will sleep on the couch if they have a long couch and that sort of thing. I've never found that particularly comfortable. If you have a couch that you can remove the cushions on, take the cushions off the couch, put them on the floor, get a blanket, set yourself up, make a little, you know, camp out of it. You can have fun with it. It's like going on a sleepover, you know? There are reasons that you would, you know, have your partner sleep not in bed. But they're pretty few and far between. Like, in a general sense, a lot of relationships, if it's like, oh my god, you didn't do that thing that I told you to do today, you could sleep on the couch. It's like, it worries me. It's like, who hurt you? You know? Couch cushion fort? Yeah. There have been times that, like, we call it, we just say, like, build a nest. Like, if we're having a day where we're, you know, overtired, or because I shift from night shift to day shift every 2 months, so there is usually a day or two in that transitional period where I take sleep where I can get it, but I also try to stay awake for a longer period of time because I'm trying to reset my clock. And I'll build a nest, which basically means I bring all my pillows out to the couch and blankets and, you know, other comfort things and little side tables, and I have snacks and drinks and whatever else, and I just sort of vegetate for a day or two and just zombie around the house because I built a nest. Or maybe you do it because you both have the cold or the flu or whatever. Or, you know, like Albatross has like medical stuff that happens basically monthly, where she goes into the hospital and gets different things done to sort of maintain her health. And she has a day or two afterwards where sometimes she is exhausted, right? Super, super, super levels of fatigue. And I basically will do my best to try and build her a nest with all of her albatross type snacks and drinks and whatever else and set up a nest. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you are actively told to sleep on the couch. It's just sort of like, oops, I nearly pulled that off the shelf. It's just more like a, let's make the normal day like you're in bed. Sorry to hear that. What? Nesting's comfy. Oh, you mean the health thing? No, that's fine. It's fine. It's maintained. It's managed. It's, like, it's serious enough that we have to take it seriously, but it's not something that is, like, the end of the world. Yeah, no, we're good. We are good, but thank you. Yeah, it's basically a, just a treatment that she has to go in for once a month. But the fact that she has that available makes it fine. You don't remember a nesting moment, to be honest? What do you do when you have a cold? Nesting doesn't have to be on a couch either. You could build a nest in bed. Like any day where you've had a bad flu, or you know, maybe you've had a stomach bug, or maybe you're incredibly hungover, and you basically just set up, you get a water bottle and snacks and stuff, and you will be, maybe you're sitting in bed, maybe you've got a TV in your room, maybe you've got a tablet, maybe you're just laying down on your phone and you lay there for half a day. Like, it's kind of just nesting, you know? You don't have to have someone set it up for you. You could just be like, I'm staying in bed today, I don't feel like doing anything. I'm just gonna cozy up here. It's a shame that this is lightning, but I do really like that. Vitality, vitality. The defense agility for both of them. And they're both good weapons. Agility, agility. And then this one's vitality and luck. Hmm. Let's do something crazy. Let's take off everybody's Pictos. And then in 2 minutes, when I realize this was a huge mistake, I can hate myself for it. It'll be great. I put on a mask and go to school. If it's bad, I get a glass full of water and sleep. Yeah. I mean, that's it in a way. That is exactly it in a way. It's like... reset. Okay. Okay. So our boy here, he's going to be doing that. He's going to be doing this. Marking everybody. Hitting everybody when they're marked. Doing break damage. Making everyone powerless. Okay, so he needs a way to break people. He needs a way to break people. So... let's go... let's look for the word break. Breaking attack. Base attack can break. Good work, yeah. It's a 10.1. Gain powerful on breaking a target. Play again on breaking a target. Crit rate of 107%. So all of his attacks should be crits. This is a terrible plan. They're super cheap too. I shouldn't have them as Pictos. Lumina point cost. I feel like I shouldn't be equipping any Pictos that don't have at least like a 10 point cost, you know? We've got 15 all up that we can equip that are expensive, so what? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. But some of these aren't gonna matter. What's his weapon do again? Something... Battle and Almighty. Increase damage for each turn without taking damage. Break damage is doubled. Okay. So... take that off. Quick break I want to equip enough to... Oh my god, I suddenly have a different plan. Suddenly have a different plan. I don't care what any of this is. I need a team of 3, preferably my lowest 3 levels. What do we got? Okay, so yeah, the 3 of us. So let's take you out of the team and you out of the team, and we're going to put you in, and we're going to put you in. And we're going to equip Pictos to all 3 of you that are just level up Pictos. We're just ones we need to unlock for everybody. Burn Affinity sounds good. Pro Retreat, sure, why not? Burning Break, yep, that sounds good too. This one... What do we got? We've got... Energizing Death, sure thing. Greater Rush, yep. Survivor, why not? Don't even know what any of them are, because I haven't bothered reading them. But we're going to go out, and we're just going to have a couple of quick fights. Not because I've already built into them, or that I've done anything particular. They've also unequipped all of their Luminers, at least on Monoko. And it's going to be rough. It is not going to be a good day for them, but that's why we're going back to an earlier zone.
Taking to the sky.
Where is some people? Let's... not here. Let's go back to these guys will do. G'day, fellas. G'day, how you doing?
Feel better.
Remember when you're sleepy but Jack won't let you sleep by streaming? Hey, that's how it works.
Feel better.
The shopkeeper just standing there off to the side. Where is he? Are we even on the same island? I don't think I was even fighting them on the same island, was I? Or is he over here? Oh yeah, he's over here.
Flashing through the sky.
Who else we got? You guys will do? Hey, stay still. Hey, cut that out. That'll do it. 2 more fights and they'll be unlocked, and then we can change to other ones. Flop, 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 flop. Nope, no fights there. You'll do. Bom, ba-dom. And then... Oh, there's still one of these here. Yeah.
What have
Color of
we here?
Lumière. Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum.
Feel better. Feel better.
Lumen alert, and it's like too many. Okay. Now, why is he so low on health? What did he do? Oh, because of the in media res thing. Gotcha. Alright, we can clear all them. And I can equip this one. This one. This one. And for her, we'll clear all these. And we will equip this one. This one. This one. And then for Sciel, we will now equip this one, this one, and this one. Good. I know there's more of you around here. I'm hunting. Pacha!
That's better.
That is one. Oh, there's another one of these.
Perfect.
Gotta have Lumière. Is there still a crew of dudes down here, just minus the version?
Taking to the sky.
No.
Flashing through the sky. Here we go. Woohoo! Woohoo!
There's one.
What lovely feet.
Look at how many turns I get before they get to do anything. That's two. Another dude. You dude. No.
I am speed.
You guys are dudes. That's three.
Flop, flop, flop.
Flop, flop, flop. Yes. He's a very happy boy.
Tight.
No.
Here we go. Flashing through the sky.
Fine.
Woohoo! Go. take you to the sky.
See, swimming super quick until you can fly. The version's gone. I guess the versions are all one-off. Like mini-boss fights or whatever. I feel like they should respawn, but... oh well. G'day, fellas. Let's wrestle. The virgins are a one-off? No, the virgins. Virgins are a one-off.
Nice. That's better.
Headshot. Lumen alert. Okay. Let's see now. That's not done. That's not done. That's not done. That. This one. This one. This one. And there's still more too. Maybe I should go into somewhere and rest and fight stuff. Here's some guys. G'day, fellas.
Hang on tight.
Things are getting tougher to kill, but that is okay.
Hang on tight.
What's this place? Oh, the painting workshop.
Flashing through
Yeah,
the
that boss is a
sky.
bit fucked.
Hang on tight.
Hang.
Feel better.
Brutal.
Hang on tight.
Who else is around? The Floating Doom. This song though, like I'm... Boar.
Nice.
Hang on tight. Flashing through the sky.
Come here, bag of hands.
That's better.
A couple of cruiser dudes around here, aren't there? Was it just one?
Flashing through the sky.
I really thought it was more than one. Wait, if this is a painted world, is this game a Dark Souls reference? Yes. Did you see the
Here we go.
the Pontiff boss?
Woohoo!
Aya!
Oh shit, that's Verso, the Pontiff man. He has two swords. No, there's actually like a boss that is like an homage to the Pontiff. Alright, that's a bunch more Luminas learnt. Yeah, no, for real. His name, it's not Duelist, but it's like Dueliso or something. It's basically Duelist. It's very cool. Very cool boss fight. That one. That one. That one. So many more of these than I thought. Immaculate. Piercing shots. There's still more. Oh my god. Oh god, for real, for real. Yeah, that's awesome. Very cool. Very, very cool boss fight. I really like it. Trying to find a spot where I can sit in this chair and it'll be comfortable. Ugh, I got my hair tied up, so the fucking stupid hair tie. When I try and rest my head against the back cushion, it's like, nah.
Here I come.
I don't want to fight them. Just gonna get harder the further north that I go, though. Wait.
Flash through the sky.
Oh.
Flashing through the
I don't think I've been up
sky.
here. Alright, we got a few fights in here, in this region at least. G'day, fellas.
Aya!
It's funny because at the start of the fight they get buffs and all sorts of random shit, and I'm just like, what is happening? Because they all have random shit equipped. Me at Pontiff Sullivan. This shit's pissing me off, Sullivan. So you'd better... For a while it was incomprehensible for me. So you'd better... It's definitely not... It's not arse up. Is it arse up? Can't be arse up, right? This shit pisses me off, Sullivan. This shit pissed me off. Sullivan. Oh, shut your bitch ass up. Okay. Well, ass up was the only part that I got right, actually. I love shit like that. I see like sentences, and as long as you have the slight amount of context, there are sometimes ones that are like 14 letters long, and you sort of like, you can kind of decipher it.
Son, here I come.
It's like code breaking.
Hang on tight.
And then the rose emoji. Ah.
En garde. Nice. I feel better.
Sweet taste of battle.
For some reason, TS is this and not this shit. And that actually pisses me off. Yeah. Yep. It should. Well, no. It's. I don't say this. That'd be nah. It's this shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That's the way you want to do it. That's not how it works. Every letter is a word. You can't change the rules because you're like, yeah, but I want it to be like this. It's like out there, people are like, what's FTW? You're like, well, there are two conflicting camps.
Here we go.
One is for the win, right? That's the more sort of wholesome version of FTW. The other side is
Hang on tight.
fuck the world, right? There are people out there that come up with like third versions of shit, and you're like, it's not. It used to be this shit and they murdered it. Language evolves. Sometimes it evolves really fucking quickly. I think this might be the last of the four, or there might be two left.
Let's spill some ink.
Doing better.
Learned a few, but not all. And while I could replace them now, I don't wanna. More unlocking. There we go, that's the rest of them. Take you away. Okay, powerful shots. Double burn. Confident fighter. And for you, we go down below Minoko. Glass cannon. Powered attack. Auto rush. And Sciel. Alright, we're getting close. Longer powerful. Critical vulnerability, shielding tint. Okay. More. Oops. More. Flap, 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 flap.
Hang on tight.
Come here. Yeah, see, that's less so because it looks like you're having a stroke.
That's better.
Flashing through the sky.
I know there's... Yeah, they are. I won't deny it.
Finesse and grace. Ready to go.
Oh, that's a new one. Cool.
Here we go.
One more. Meant to say Jack Leparde playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is quality content. Ah.
Hang on tight.
Yeah, well, hey, look. You might be, well, I personally agree with you. You are in the minority to a certain extent, but I appreciate it.
Ready to go.
You fell off if you couldn't intuit that. Well, no, because that's all like capitals and there's like... You put spaces in there and it's not the same game anymore, man. Is that all of... Yes, that is. That is all the Lumières that are there. Dun 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 dun. This one. This one. This one. And then for you... Which I will go... up, because I think we're close to the bottom at this point. Ooh, not many left. Could that be it? Oh, this one. Yeah, do a bit of a slower scroll just to check to see if we have any that are like half finished. I don't think we do. Yeah, I think we're solid. In that case, let's do. Let's do. Make it alphabetical. Auto death. And then is it death bomb or something? Death bomb. Yes. That should make these last ones pretty quick. And as soon as we start, we win.
Hang on tight.
Makes everything so fast. What are the others around here? Just when there was more packs of enemies in this starting zone.
Hang on
Maybe
tight.
it's just because they're deleted so quickly. A little bit more and we'll have everything.
Flash through the sky.
Oh, you're still there. Ooh, someone lived.
I'm back.
Where's the Titanite shard farming? That, my friend,
Hang
is
on tight.
over there.
Hang on tight.
Just, oh, never mind, there's clouds in the way. So just past that little glowy bit, there's like the
Hang on
purple,
tight.
melty looking beach area. That's where your Titanite shard farming is. And that should be everything. Lovely.
Through the sky. Hang on tight.
How can I swap my credit card to get it instantly though? You're thinking this is a mobile game. See, there's the problem. Alright, head back to camp. Okay. Reset. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Reset. 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 Okay. So, Pictos give us massive boosts in stats. Defense and agility, defense and agility. I mean, it's two pretty decent weapons. There's vitality and luck. It's defense and agility, both of them. I think I'm going to respec it and put a whole bunch of points in agility and a whole bunch of points into defense. And we will build out Minoko. You know, what if we do that as like 5 little mini episodes? And by mini episode, I mean it's probably going to take me like 20 minutes to do each one. We could do that. We could totally do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's make them minis, because I can just put them all out on the same day. I think we should do that. Okay. All right, hold on. Gotta get my little footstool thing because I've moved it. I kicked it too far away. All right. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, that sounds fun. So, Vodlings. Vodlings. If you're watching this tomorrow, 10 years from now, long after I'm gone, you're awesome. The next... I'm assuming it's going to be the next 5 little mini-sodes, unless I get really bored after, like, the 3rd one. Or maybe it'll just be 1 episode, maybe it'll be quicker than I expect. But basically, coming up in the playlist will be me doing builds and customizing people and stuff, and upgrading them and respecting them and whatever. Those videos probably won't stay public. Maybe they will. I mean, I'm going to put them public to start with, but I'll probably make them unlisted in the playlist pretty quick, so you'll be able to watch them there if you really want to. So the next public video will probably be us actually going into the mansion. But the plan at the beginning is that we're going to have 5 little mini-sodes upgrading people. And that's the plan. So yeah, you're awesome. Sure you'll hear from me again. See ya.